Hey, I'm Chase. I build random things, and today we're going to take my new to me stock GMC Yukon and put a leveling kit and new wheels and tires on it. Let's get to it. So I have a 2019 GMC Yukon, and I use the 2-inch rough country leveling kit, which is only $50. It's really awesome, really good price, and this is roughly going to take me about 3 hours of time to get everything done. Now, at a high level, this is a really easy thing to do. You disconnect the strut, you put a spacer in, and then it gives you that 2-inch lift. So I'll go through those steps here and show you how I do that. So we'll start with a pretty small, unassuming box, which just has these the spacers, the instructions, which are pretty complete, and the bolts to mount everything together. The first thing we need to do, of course, is to jack the truck up and get the wheels off the ground and then put it on top of jack stands. Now, the jack stands are really important, and you'll see here that I stuck the front of the vehicle up because I'm doing just the front, and then make sure you chock the back wheels. And then we can get into just removing the lug nuts and removing the wheel. So we're going to go through the process. I'll install just the right side first, which will take a little bit of time, and then we'll move over to the left side. And hopefully that'll go a lot faster than just doing the single side. First step is because I have electronic shifting here, so I have to take this plastic skid plate off. And then on mine I have the power steering here, and I just remove the cables, and I had to remove that skid plate in order. 3 nuts up here. We have an 18mm wrench, and we're just going to put it on there and just lefty loosey. Now, this next step did take me a little bit of time because initially I didn't fully remove the nut on the bottom side. Alright, so we removed the nut down here. Now I just have to beat on it a little bit to release it. Put 10mm on there. Next step is on the sway bar here. We need to remove the sway bar. So now there is bolts here underneath the lower strut mount. So what we need to do is remove these clips. It flies off, then we'll do the other one. Put the nuts in on the bottom side. Okay, torque the spec. The first side took me about 2 hours to get that part done, and then you just repeat the same process to do the other side, which took me about an hour after doing that. So all told, it took about 3 hours, and then we have a leveled truck. Now, you'll notice the truck does look A little bit funny now because the front is a little bit higher, so we do have to go put those new wheels and tires on. So I went with an 18-inch wheel. The stock offset is 24, so I needed it to come out a little bit wider. So I went with an 18 offset on the wheel, still an 18. That is a 285/70 18 tire, which is the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack, which I really like the way it looks. It's an aggressive tire. It does sit a little bit over 33 inches, 33.7 inches. So it's a pretty big tire. It's a little bit narrow, so it's 11.2 inches. But it just fills the wheel well. Happy with the way my truck looks. It's exactly what I was looking for. Thanks for building with me today. I'll see you next time.